Hey everybody, Mr. Olshan here. Before we begin this lesson on the prefix post, I was out in my yard the other day making a snowman, and I decided to add a pair of plastic fangs to my snowman for his mouth. And my neighbor came over to me and said, "What are you doing? You can't mix a snowman and a vampire. You'll get frostbite." Frostbite. Anyway, this is the lesson on the prefix post, and the definition for the prefix post. It's after, behind, or later. And post can also have a meaning that relates to the mail, so just something to keep in mind as we go through the examples. Okay, the first example is post-war, which means after the war. The next example is post-season, which is after the season ends. Next example is posterior, which is located behind or toward the rear. And finally, it's postscript, which is written after the signature, which is where we get PS. A few example sentences. First one, the baseball game was postponed to next week due to the horrible weather. And the next sentence, the posterior of the school made it look like it was abandoned years ago. Take a moment and complete the exercises on this page, preferably on a separate sheet of paper, and feel free to pause the video at this point because we will be reviewing the answers. Okay, we will be reviewing the answers now. Number 1, exit the building through the posterior door, D. Number 2, due to the rain, we must postpone the football game, A. Number 3, a preposition is positioned before an object, as in on the hat, which is B. And number 4, Dr. Boyd ran several preliminary blood tests to rule out specific diseases, letter C. Feel free to go back and review any portion of the video if you'd like to review.